In this video I'm going to show you how to knit the diamond brocade stitch. This is a stitch pattern that uses just knit and purl stitches to create these really nice little raised diamonds. It's not a reversible pattern. If you look at the back you can see that you get these diamond indentations, but it doesn't look the same as the front of your work. It's an 8-row repeat, so it is suitable for the adventurous beginners amongst you that are perhaps wanting to progress onto some more complicated stitch patterns, and it's a great stitch pattern to have in your repertoire to work into much larger projects such as baby blankets. I think adding a border to this and having these lovely raised diamonds would make a great baby blanket. So without further ado, grab some yarn, grab some needles, and let's get knitting. The pattern multiple for diamond brocade stitch is 8 plus 1, so you want to cast on a multiple of 8 and then just add one more stitch on before you start knitting. I'm just going to knit a really small sample today, so I'm going to go ahead and cast on 25 stitches. I'm using the long tail cast on method, but you can use whichever cast on method you find most comfortable. Row 1 and all our odd numbered rows are right side rows. Knit the first 4 stitches. Then you want to jump into your 8 stitch repeat, and that is purl 1, knit 7, and you want to repeat those 8 stitches until you have 5 stitches left. When you have 5 stitches left, you want to work purl 1 and then knit the last 4. Row 2 starts with purling the first 3 stitches. Then your 8 stitch repeat is knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, and then purl 5, and you want to work that until there are 6 stitches left on your left hand needle. So knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, and then purl 5 until you have 6 stitches left. For the last 6 stitches of the row you are going to work knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, and then purl 3. Row 3 starts with knitting the first 2 stitches. Then you want to work purl 1, knit 3 until you have 3 stitches left on your left hand needle. That's purl 1, knit 3 until you have 3 stitches left on your left hand needle. The last 3 stitches are a purl 1 and knit 2, and that completes row 3. Row 4, you want to purl the first stitch. And then you want to repeat knit 1, purl 5, and then knit 1, purl 1, all the way to the end of the row. So that's knit 1, purl 5, knit 1, purl 1, all the way to the end of the row, and you should finish on a purl 1. Row 5 is nice and straightforward. You want to work purl 1, knit 7 until there is 1 stitch left on your left hand needle, and that stitch you are going to purl. So that is purl 1, knit 7 all the way across until you have 1 stitch left to work, and you are going to purl that final stitch. Row 6 is the same as row 4, so you are going to purl the first stitch, and then you'll repeat until the end of the row is knit 1, purl 5, knit 1, and purl 1. So just to recap, that is knit 1, purl 5, knit 1, purl 1, all the way to the end of the row, and you should hit the end of your row on a purl 1. Row 7 is the same as row 3. You are going to knit the first 2 stitches, and then you are going to work purl 1, knit 3 until 3 stitches before the end of your row. That's purl 1, knit 3 until you have 3 stitches left on your left hand needle. For those last 3 stitches, you are going to work purl 1 and knit 2. And that completes row 7. Row 8 is the same as row 2. You want to start by purling the first 3 stitches. And then you want to repeat knit 1, purl 1, knit 1 and then purl 5 until you are 6 stitches before the end of the row. So when you have 6 stitches left to work on your left hand needle. So that is knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 5 until you have 6 stitches left on this left hand needle. And for those last 6 stitches you are going to work knit 1, purl 1, knit 1 and then purl 3, and that should take you to the end of your row. So that's your 8 row repeat, and those are the 8 rows that you are going to repeat until your project is the size that you want it to be. And then I have a couple of really good tips for making your project completely symmetrical top and bottom when it comes to casting off your work. So if I grab my sample piece here, you can see that I have this line of purl bumps, top and bottom, and I also have a complete set of diamonds, top and bottom. And the way you achieve this is by casting off knitwise after a row 1. So what you want to do is work your sets of rows 1 to 8 until your project is the size you want it to be, then work row 1 once more, because if you take a look at my little sample of 8 rows here, you can see that our diamond isn't quite complete, and by working one more row 1 you will add the little purl bump that completes your diamond shape at the top here. And then once you've worked your row 1 once more, you want to cast off knitwise on the next row after that, which will be a wrong side row, and by doing that you get this little line of purl bumps at the top of your work that matches your bottom of your work completely. It's the little things, in my opinion, that finish these stitch patterns off perfectly, and that tip will get you the perfect finish every time. And that's how you knit the diamond brocade stitch. If you incorporate this into any of your projects, then please tag me, because I love to see what you create. And if you're looking for another stitch to have a go at, then why not try the one that's up on screen now, because that is equally as fun and is also a great one for advanced beginners. I'll see you again for another video soon, but that's all from me for now.